At least 3 bullet holes could be seen in the front windshield of this Toyota sedan, which Union City police hauled away from the scene. Next to it was the body of an Uber driver who police say was killed by a bowling alley / nightclub security guard. According to investigators, late Tuesday night, the Uber driver and security guard got into a gunfight at the Crew Lounge X-Lane South Side on Goodson Connector Road. Police say it all started as some kind of altercation between the two and escalated into gunfire. The Uber driver was killed. The uninjured security guard remained at the scene and has been detained by police.
Of Brunswick. Arbery's killing became a part of a national reckoning of racial injustice after graphic video of his death leaked online 2 months later. Father and son, Greg and Travis McMichael, grabbed guns and pursued Arbery in a pickup truck after spotting him running through their subdivision in February of 2020. A neighbor, William Brody Bryan, joined in. The drugs were from Texas, headed to Australia. They were found by a CBP narcotic detector dog named Betty. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Our senior White House correspondent, Weijia Jiang at the White House. Weijia, 2 questions. One, the White House made a bit of fanfare before the president's formal remarks talking about coordination. And yet when the president delivered those formal remarks, he talked about India, United Kingdom, Japan, South Korea will do things. China may do things. Does it look now that the Chinese cooperation might not be as significant as the White House either hoped or advertised before these formal?
The lawsuit was filed after the FBI said the agency received tips about the gunman Nicholas Cruz, but didn't investigate those tips in accordance with its own protocols. Cruz pleaded guilty last month to 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder. New developments tonight in the reserve. Longview was a person of interest after his girlfriend was missing and later found dead.
The deadly Christmas.
Waukesha, Wisconsin, Sunday. Police say the driver, 39-year-old Daryl Brooks Jr., is accused of killing at least 5 people and injuring 48, was leaving the scene of a domestic dispute that had taken place just minutes earlier. Investigators also report there is no evidence the bloodshed was a terrorist attack or that the suspect knew anyone in the parade. Brooks did have numerous run-ins with the law, having been charged 16 times since 1999. And he had 2 outstanding cases against him at the time of the incident, including one in which he was accused of deliberately running down a woman with his vehicle. Police are now drawing up 5 charges of intentional homicide against Brooks. His victims were identified as 4 women ages 52 to 79 and an 81-year-old man. Attorney's office
Showing up at a stranger's home. Officials say this is less than a mile from where police say minutes earlier he drove a red SUV through a barricade and hit dozens of people at a Christmas parade. In the past hour, we learned a 6th person has died with more than 40 suffering injuries. When the neighbor noticed police driving away,
find the child's body following her arrest.
My heart goes out to the extended family of Omari Hall. We work diligently on this case. Although we can't bring her back, we can bring those responsible for her death to justice.
And police are at this point awaiting the results of the medical examiner's autopsy to determine a cause of death. They have not revealed a possible motive at this time. They do tell us that both women also face child cruelty charges. They say